Alright, so welcome to episode 2 of Tattoo Reviews. I have with me a man that needs no introduction if you know him. Apparently. But nonetheless, the master of music, the master of so many things and more, the Brother Bear. First things first, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We're going to be having also Mr. Bear for a lot of brewery reviews, as he is also a master of the connoisseurs.
Yes, indeed.
Now, first things first, how many tattoos do you have?
Currently only have 2. Eventually I plan to get a 3rd one. I was going to get it this month, but crazy schedules.
Alright. Now, what was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was a symbol of an Om. It's like an Indian Buddhism symbol. That was like way back in 2007. I got it.
What was the inspiration behind it?
George Harrison.
George Harrison. So many people know him. He is actually a big, huge Beatle fanatic. Which is oh yeah, that's right. George Harrison was you, and Mr. Pigeon was.
Exactly. Good old Mr. Pidge.
Now, passing on to that. So, out of all the things, there was the signal was the best that you had for George Harrison, or was it something musical or one of his albums?
I think it's mostly because it's this little. Obviously, for him, it's a whole spiritual thing for George Harrison. But he used that on his record label. He used that on his guitars. He used that on his clothing. He would always have a little emblem either on the guitar, or on his clothing, or on any album that you would ever get. It was like plastered everywhere. So,
that's something I never actually.
So
noticed.
You can imagine, like me. Okay, you got the Beatles going and everything, and then you see, like, okay, you're gonna follow George Harrison, see what he's got to offer. Then you realize every CD that you're getting, it's like you're getting subliminally, like, influence. Like, I gotta get that. I gotta get that little symbol. I didn't know what the symbol meant until I dug deeper. I'm like, oh, so it's got like more deeper meaning. It's not just something you just like
Something you made up along the way.
Yeah, you know, ignorant kid, 15 years old. What does he know?
That is true. Now, what is your second tattoo?
My second tattoo is a dark mark. The dark mark
from Mr. Harry Potter.
Exactly.
Those two have no significance towards each other, right?
Oh no, they don't.
Well, what was your reason behind that tattoo?
Well, I mean, anybody that knows Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure everybody has their own version of a Harry Potter tattoo.
Barty Crouch, Jr. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I know I have a couple of friends that have it. For me, I've always rooted for the bad guy. Always go for the bad guy, people.
Villains.
Yes, villains is life. Even though you're gonna lose, just always root for them.
Take down as many of those bastards as you can with you.
Exactly. But I always thought the dark mark was like, pretty good tattoo. I love snakes. I love skulls. Not as much as my cousin, but I mean, the tattoo was amazing. The first time I ever saw Harry Potter where they like showed it, I'm like, damn, that is something I need to have.
So the first thing you saw, that was the one that you actually wanted to get.
Yeah, and originally when I went to Universal Studios, they had the, where you go to the Harry Potter section.
Yeah.
They actually sell the stencil or the fake tattoo that you can put on.
You tried it on and that's the one you wanted?
I tried it on, but then I figured, you know what? This looks great. But I have a friend that could draw it up, and I'm pretty sure she can do a way better job than this crap. And that's exactly what I have here.
I see. Now, in this case, because you only have 2, none of them you regret at this given moment, huh?
At this point, no, I don't regret much. If anything, I wish maybe my first one could have been done a little bit differently. And it's something that I had discussed to switch it. Maybe like cover it up and make it bigger and a better design. But at the same time, like, No, because it's the first one, and I like it. Sometimes I even forget that I have it.
Were you considering getting it at least touched up so it could be a little bit brighter or darker?
Originally, I went for the whole faded look because I didn't want to get my ass kicked by my parents. But mostly, you don't want to offend your mom. Your mom is always going to be against you getting tattoos. Against everything, whether it be a girlfriend, tattoo,
travel,
anything that you do, your mom is always going to be against you.
So in that case, that was your little way of, I have it, but you can't see it, Mom?
Exactly, and it's like, I thought it was going to be like this. You're never going to be like this. It's going to be like this. And nobody ever...
No one questions it, yeah?
Yeah, and nobody ever really realizes that I had this. Before I had this, which stands out, this was there, and like nobody ever knew that.
No one ever, yeah. You know what? That is actually true. I do remember just like, hey, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Now, you did mention you were planning to get an additional one. Was that something you're going to plan to design, or were you just going to browse through something that tries to catch your attention again, like your other two?
No, I already had this one. It's been in the back of my mind for like, I want to say at least a good 5-6 years, but it's always been timing, money, or
money.
or my tattoo artist is nowhere in sight.
Alright.
And if I want to get this done, I want to get it done by this guy from Old Tradition Tattoos in Hollywood. He's also the singer for Chinchilla Ninjas and the Triggers. And this guy is like a badass tattoo artist, in my opinion. And he's got good stuff. And I want him to be the one to do this Iron Maiden.
I see. Oh, so it's going to be an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Oh, the band Iron Maiden.
The band, Eddie the Mascot.
But in this case, it's not. It's just something that you grab from inspiration. Do you have your own design for it, or do you already have a logo?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's not something that I would want to change because I'm going for an album cover.
Ah, okay.
The Seventh Son of the Seventh Son is basically an Eddie, half an Eddie with like, what is it, like a crawler? With spines dangling out, and he's carrying a baby Eddie right here in a hard flesh, trying to get out. And I want to get that right here.
And for a moment, just because this guy is also much of a wrestling fan as I was, I thought you were going to go for Eddie Guerrero first. We've had one too many. Oh, man. Okay, so aside from that, none of them you're planning to cover up at all, right?
No, not anytime soon, unless I, for some reason, marry someone. Which, you can't marry someone because you have to fall in love with someone that's going to be against everything that you like. So it's like, that's never going to happen.
Alright, so that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for being here. Again, if you'd like to, any of your tattoos reviewed, or you know someone, want to nominate them, go ahead and comment down below. Link will be below as well for the Instagram. Anything you want to throw out that you might possibly be doing, considering Mr. Performs at every single bar that I've known?
Can't say anything at this moment.
Not at this moment. Alright, well, thanks again, and we'll be catching you on the next one.